let's start it. I will be adding people anyway, on the way, if they're running late, yeah, if they're having problems, and there's still some people joining. So nice that you're sending me messages. So nice. I'm from Poland, however, live in Sydney. Me also Sydney. Sydney, New South Wales, South Coast. Oh, a friend told you. That's nice. Yes, the word of mouth, especially in women's world, works the best. So I'm really, really pleased that, yeah, women talk to each other and recommend what resonate with us. And I also believe in that. Like I always recommend my girlfriends, and I get the best referrals from my girlfriends too. So ladies, today it's a very, very special event, and I'm super excited to talk about this topic because it's very, very close to my heart. And actually, I don't need that, I think. Because I truly believe in love and relationship, and this is one of the biggest value in my life, real connections, that deep and authentic connections and love. And despite that I do it professionally, I make sure that it's very important, the part of my life, of my personal life. So I breathe through that. I'm like a walk talk, and whenever I teach or even at my programs help women to find what they're looking for, I'm super inspired by that, and it's really rewarding for me. So I'm really excited to share with you because I believe that all women deserve it. And even I learn how to attract my dream partner, and I will explain a little bit later about me and my story. It wasn't an easy path, but even though I gained that in my life, that was my deepest desire, I didn't want to keep it for myself because I've seen so many women lonely, not fulfilled. And I'm not talking that, you know, a dream partner will fulfill you, but that love that we really want, because we have that inside of us and we want to share it. So we want to give and receive. It's that deep, deep fulfillment when we really have that. So I truly believe this is something. Please mute yourself. If someone didn't mute, please do it, so I don't hear any noises. All right? Ladies, please mute yourself. I still can see that there are some ladies that didn't mute themselves. So please make sure. Thank you so much. Yes, so today I will be revealing the secrets, the proven process that it's working, not just for me, but for many women, hundreds of women that join my work and got amazing results. And today I will be sharing with you. It's up to you how you're going to take it. And my promise to myself when I step into my work was that I'm fully committed because I'm doing this for myself. So despite, you know, like you, as you see the title, attract your dream partner, it's the external outcome. We are not doing that for anyone else but ourselves. We are not doing that because we want to give that love outside, but we need to understand that we are worthy to have it. We are worthy to have it, to be loved and love at the same time. So this is the first thing that I want you to really understand, that whatever you decide to do during this training or even after, it's for you. It's only for you. And this is the first thing that we need to realize, because if we're doing that for someone else, it's not going to work in a consistent basis. It's not going to last, because we always have that expectation that it will come from outside. It must come from us. So we need to put ourselves first, make ourselves priority, no matter what. But let's come back to the beginning. And I want to say that today will be the 3 parts of the training of the webinar. The first one is I will be sharing a little bit about myself, just for those of you who never heard about me, and I know those women are here. So I will introduce myself quickly. I will be sharing the 3 shifts that are important for you to attract your dream partner, from controlling masculine to flowing feminine. So in other words, it's from head control, the very overcharged head, thinking, analyzing, to the flowing and intuitive feeling, heart opening. And don't worry, I will be explaining more, yes, all the steps and the processes about that. But when I said feminine, you can relate and connect with the heart. It's easier. And when I will be talking about masculine, I will be recalling to the head. So think in this way, like masculine is wanting to achieve goals. It's very like goal orientated, go get it. It's pushy, yeah, it's very ambitious, ego driven, especially the one that it's controlling and very overcharged, and can be very fearful and blocking the heart, the feminine, because it's scared, it doesn't know how to trust. And again, I will be explaining later where is that coming from and so on. I just wanted to give you the overview of the feminine and masculine, because I added that at the title, but if those who don't know it and don't maybe understand it clearly, or the way how I teach people, I just wanted to give you that. So I will reveal the 3 secrets, the 3 shifts of attracting your dream partner with that flow, with joy and ease. That's the most important. We're not going to do it in a pushy way. We're not going to try hard, please, or fit in. We've done it, and I'm sure that most of you done it already and then sick of that. Yes, that's why you are here, to do the other way, to do the way with the grace and fun and that beautiful relaxing energy that you can just sit and not wait and don't do anything, but trust and enjoy the full process. And the last part, I will introduce you to my offering, so you know what are the later steps after the training, today training you can take. If you want to take the next step, connect with me. So I will explain a little bit about my work, how it works, and so on. So let's start. I will introduce myself. So those who don't know me, my name is Kinga Staszalek. On social media, you can find me Kinga Elizabeth Staszalek, and you can invite me if you want. I'm very a friendly person. I don't bite, so feel free. And why I do what I do. So around 5 years ago, I was really stuck in my life, especially in a love and relationship life. And I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was sick and tired and really frustrated at myself, but also at other people, because I was overgiving. I was pleasing people. And I even didn't know that that was my thing, because if you never heard about it, you probably know maybe already, or you are just discovering that there is something not working, and you're trying and it's not working. And that was me. And when I got to the point that I realized that, hold on, this is not what I want, I had no idea how to change it. But I was so frustrated. I almost hit that button that I decided enough, it's enough. And I need to find out where is the problem And I also knew that it's not about other people only. I can't blame them. Also, there was a lot of blame. There was a lot of frustration on other people, especially partners and ex-partners, even family and friends. But I had to also own my part, take the responsibility for my part. And since then, I committed to do my work and really step into something that I was craving for so long, which was the really deep, deep connection. And I realized that that deep connection was missing inside of me. So I couldn't get that from my partner. And no matter what I didn't get that because I wanted so deep, but I didn't have that depth with myself. And that's the biggest problem for all women. We know that we are very deep and we feel a lot. But if we're not really connected honestly, fully with that part, we don't present it not just for ourselves, but for other people as well. It's not just the knowing, that's the difference. It's not just the knowing that, oh, I know that, but if you don't really feel that, it doesn't count. You must feel it and express it in your own way. There is no like one way how to do that, but in your own way. So you are very certain about it. Certainty is the key word. And I didn't feel that from my heart. I didn't feel that in my body, but it was here. So it was very intellectual, and that's the masculine. Yeah? And that's very demanding, very frustrating. And I really had to surrender and learn the new way because I didn't know the other way. And I always thought this is normal. And when I started to surrender and heal, I realized that it's so rewarding. So fast forward these days, I have amazing relationship with my husband. I can really proudly say that it's very fulfilling because I can be fully myself. He can be fully himself. And I don't expect from myself to be different. I don't expect from him to be different, but we are going into the same direction. Yeah. And when we talk about the dream partner, it's not someone that fulfill you. It's not someone who has the same thoughts as you are. It's not someone who has the same feelings as you are, but someone who gets you, who understands you, respect you, and will do anything to learn about you, grow with you, be challenged. Because along the way, it's not just attracting the dream partner, but keeping that partner and creating that amazing committed relationship, right? That's why we are here. I'm sure that for some of you, attracting a partner is not a problem, but how many partners you had already and it wasn't enough or it didn't last. So it's all about finding the way that lasts, that you really feel you are in the right place, you are in the right relationship, and it's flourishing. And on the way, I was so inspired by my own transformation, my own work, and women who I met on the way, because I'm not from Australia, actually from Poland originally. I realized there are so many women like me or similar situation who want that beautiful, deep connection, who want it so much, but they don't know how to get it. And these days, as I mentioned at the description of the webinar, we want to have it all. We are ambitious, we are successful, we are very adventurous, we are very, very on the top. We are different than our mothers and grandmothers. And we don't want to settle. And I always say, you don't choose between one or another. You can have it all. You can use your masculine and feminine at the same time, but know how to use it wisely, how to integrate both of them. And that was my aim, my learning. And that's what I teach women these days, how to use them both. So coming back to my story, I decided that I want to do that. And the feminine actually, because masculine already been with me, helped me to got where I am. And these days I'm a leading top relationship, love and relationship female coach in Australia. And I love inspiring people, especially women, because it's so hard, close to my heart. It's so close because I experienced something like that. And I think this is the most beautiful, that when you experience something like that, all the challenges, and you know where is that coming from, it's way much easier. And I experience a lot in life. And if you ladies think that oh, she may not experience that, don't get that, or like my life was hard, trust me, I've seen and experienced almost everything. And there is no excuses. And if I was able to have it, everyone, every woman can have it. The question is, are you committed to have it? Because at the end, it's the commitment. It's not the wish or hope that sometimes I speak with women. Maybe the time is not right. Maybe the universe is like, it's all bullshit. I'm sorry, but those are excuses. Because if you know how to use your masculine, you're taking actions. So waiting for the universe signs or the perfect time, you are wasting your time. And you know that you are worth it. Your birthright is to love, have a deep, authentic connection. So what are you waiting for? The longer we wait for, the less and less confident we are, and the more doubts. And then we start to justify, find another excuses, and so on. And those of you who've been maybe single for so long and feel comfortable in your life, and I know because I speak with many women that they tell me, I'm fine. I said, I know you are fine by yourself, but is it enough? Oh, it would be nice to have someone, but I don't actually have to. So why you connected with me first? I smile. And the second, okay, but what's your dream? What's your best life that you want to live? Because we don't want to settle, as I said. Comfortable life, it's okay, but is it fulfilling? So I'm talking to you ladies, to all of you today. It's not about living comfortable life and settle, but having the most amazing life, the most fulfilling life. It's not just having a relationship that it's like, yeah, it's okay. It's having amazing relationship when you can do anything you want with that person, without connect with others, but you feel you grow and evolve. And within that connection, you become better and better and grow more and evolve even more. That's the aim. So let's move right now to the 3 shifts that I want to share with you. The first one is heal your past. And I'm becoming quite more serious right now, because if you're feeling any resistance about healing your past and you still want to have a dream partner, a soulful connection, there is no way. I'm sorry, because you know where you are right now, so we need to be really honest. If it's not happening, there is something in your past that wasn't healed. And I'm saying that there is nothing about you that is wrong in you when it comes to healing past, but it's the mindset that you need to heal about the past. Because otherwise, you're going to sabotage the relationship and love and even yourself. And why is this happening? Because we have memories and the mind remember everything. It's like big computer, remember everything that happened to us from our birth. Even if you don't remember, it sits in your unconsciousness, in your subconsciousness, and the rest what you remember is the consciousness. So there are 3 levels. And whatever you observe, you experience in your family, the relationship between your parents, how you observe the relationship. Maybe there was no relationship. Maybe you grew up with one of the parents and you never met. Or even if it wasn't perfect. Maybe it was even toxic or broken. And also the relationship that you had with each parent separately. You can't put it together. It's so important because as a kid, we are born with the love, unconditional love. And like human, when they're born, they just know how to love. But then they learn by their guardians, and most of them are parents and family, what the love means in a human conditioning world. And we start to make to all the assumptions how we should behave, how we should think, what we should believe is true. And that love, it's not real. That's love. Okay, other words. That love is very conditioning. It's based on a shame, on guilt, or blame. It's based on abandonment, neglection. I can talk and talk how many negative conditions are the love that we learn. And when we grown up, some of those we even know that it's not right, but we can't change it because it doesn't sit in our mind that it's a logic, but it sits in our emotions. And it's really hard, it's almost impossible by us to overcome it, the past, especially from the childhood, because we need to be guided how to heal it. So we change the meaning about the past. It's all about it. It's changing the meaning and unlearning. It's like uncluttering the stuff. And I don't know, like all of you, most of you, but with my experience, I knew that I have work to do. I just knew. I come from broken family. I was not accepted by my mom since I remember. I lost my father when I was a young girl. That was the only person that accepted me. And since then, I was constantly criticized. I couldn't trust my mom or a female in my family. I never get any support. And then with my first relationship that became serious, last for a few years, I was cheated. And I was feeling so unworthy of because of the experiences that I had in the past and how I observe what the love and relationship means. I even begged for the love, even though I was in pain and hurt so much. And I see that all the time with women, because what we experience in the past, it's our belief what we are worthy of. But before that, when we coming to this life, we know we are worthy the best out of the best. We know we are very vulnerable and we just receive, and we know how to receive. But then we learn that when we understand more and more and learn the language and observe how the interactions are between people and us and people, we actually see that it's not enough to just receive. And we should fit in, we should do this, we should shut up, we should be quiet, good girls, and so on and so on. So the very, very important first step that I always teach, it's heal your past. And when you heal your past, you will see how much freedom you have, how amazing your life becoming, how you changing the whole perception about love and about relationship, about deep connections, and about really receiving and being in your feminine, not just giving and giving and giving, and it's never enough, but really, really receiving. So it's like coming back almost to the state that we should remember from our birth. The second, ladies, I'm so sorry, just need a break, a bit of water. The second shift that it's a must to take, it's aligning your life with the right mindset. And this is all about what is going on in your life right now, in your own head, your own thoughts, as well as your external life. And I see that quite often with women that I work, that they have so much clutter, unnecessary things that they're taking in, such as pleasing people, such as taking care of their families, trying to fit in not only in a romantic relationship, but also in their families, trying to fit in a workplace, trying to fit in with friends. And this is something that it's really unnecessary and stays on the way, because if we care more about others than ourselves, we don't have enough energy to take care of our own life. So everything what we want to do, especially women who have so generous, kind, loving, and overgiver, everything what you want to give there, out there, you need to start to give yourself first. And I say that you need to start to be selfish to become self-full. You need to start to be selfish to become self-full. And declutter everything, including friends. I will be very honest with you, ladies, who doesn't support you, people who don't respect you, don't validate you, or just who are not your kind of people. And I'm sure everyone has that people in life. And I know that sometimes it's hard to make that decision, so I'm not expecting from you to make that decision, but to first start to have that awareness that aligning your life is aligning to who you are. What are your values and what you stand for? What are your standards? What are you accepting and what are you not accepting? Because if you're accepting something that it's against your core values, if it's against from your standards and boundaries, you are not feeling worthy. You are not feeling good enough. And you constantly put yourself by yourself in a position that I'm not worthy of the best relationship and love. So when you go and connect with that special person, it will be exactly the same. And when you're attracting, dating, going out, meeting people, not just potential partners, you need to know who are your people, who are the right people for you. Because I see that all the time with my clients and even women that come to me before, that they connecting with the wrong people and they overshare. You don't overshare, because you should know how precious you are. And that's how you build your mindset. when you clear up and heal the past, the right mindset will pop up and you will start to see who you are at your core. What's your truth? What you stand for? What do you represent? And how much worthy you are. Because, ladies, you can't just accept anything. If you want a dream partner, you are accepting the best out of the best. It's like with the dream job. You can have even kind of job, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Basically, you hate it, but you don't admit that, and you're just hanging on. It's not a dream job, right? The same in a relationship. And how you do that? Showing yourself that you are worth it and working on your mindset by ditching your beliefs. Everything what you believe, it's limiting, it's staying on your way, must be ditched and question. And when I work with people, I do that all the time. And I know that sometimes it's uncomfortable because I show the blind spots and I show people, and that's what I actually wanted in the past, that someone could show me what is not working, what is about me that I can't see by myself, because we all have blind spots. And if we are in a fulfilling relationship, then we are lucky because that partner can easily tell us what are our blind spots. We feel challenged, but we also feel acknowledged, and we can do something about it. And the right mindset is also the commitment. All the time, you need to keep yourself accountable. It's not when it's comfortable. And I see sometimes even my girlfriends looking for partners, but whenever it's comfortable, and then almost, I'm sorry my words, oh fuck it, it's not worth it. And they taking breaks and, don't do anything. They are, blaming the whole world, or, waiting for the miracle. Or I'm not in the right mindset right now. It's like, you need to make an effort and ditch all your beliefs. Clear up. And we all know that because women are smart. What kind of conversation we have in our head, what thoughts we have, how we feel, whether we feel worthy, unworthy, lovable. And the alignment with the mindset is actually working on that and not giving up despite the challenges. Because I had many challenges, like all of you probably. And those who succeed never give up, no matter how hard it is. And yes, for some people it could be harder, but if we accomplish that, it's so rewarding. And the sense of that reward makes us even stronger and even more worthy. And then when we want to ask for more because we know we are worthy of more. And doesn't matter where you are right now, ladies. What's your level of worthiness at this moment? With the steps and the commitments, you can go up and higher and higher and higher. Because when I started, was very low. Very low. And for years, it became even worse. So I had to work really hard to up-level my boundaries, my standards, get to find out what is me, about me, what I want, what I feel, because I even stopped knowing who I am. I was so much out there for other people and train, like kind of train, learn how to take care about others more than myself, how to even feel others more than myself. And I'm talking right now to all ladies who are very sensitive and empaths. If you know how to feel others, you can learn to feel yourself. But you need to take it back. You need to take that power back to yourself. And when you start to feel yourself in your body, literally in your body, it's not the head conversation, it's also feeling your feelings in your stomach, because our powerhouse is our stomach, our intuition, our instinct. And I'm not talking about that intuition that it's fearful, but knowing your feels, knowing your insecurities, knowing the uncertainty, all the negative emotions, and taking it, owning it fully. And I think that's the hardest part, to really embrace all feelings. And as much, and I will be moving to the shift number 3, as much as we want all of that, we are so scared to feel fully and deeply. We want others to feel us, to understand us. We want them feel there too. But it's not just the beautiful feelings. Yes, beautiful feelings are amazing. Those of you who've done some work, self-development, personal work, even spiritual, and connected with their own hearts, know how beautiful and amazing it is. But this is just the beginning. Because embracing your own feeling is way much easier. But then going and sharing that with that special person, with your partner, this is the next level of awareness. This is the next level of challenge. And this is how you need to start to show how vulnerable you are, from the space of power, from the space of courage, and from the space of humanity as well. So the shift number 3 is opening your heart. And I'm not just saying connecting with your own heart, because I know, ladies, that some of you know how to connect with your own heart and listen that, but opening your heart so you can receive that love from the outside. Because opening your heart is actually allowing yourself to bring in anything that is required, so you can learn more about love and relationship, that deep commitment, authenticity, with challenges as well. It's not always beautiful fairy stuff. Let's be honest. Life is not just like that. So opening your heart requires you, after healing and staying aligned with your mindset, to feeling secure and trust yourself. Also, when you're interacting with another person, knowing that that person, it's not going to hurt you. Yes, the unpleasant feelings and emotions coming out, but you trust yourself, that you're staying strong. That's the open heart, that I'm allowing myself to receive from another person, listening, and also knowing that I'm fully accepted by the world. And opening your heart always consists 3 qualities: vulnerability, courage, and humanity. And I mentioned that it must be always from the space of power, not the victimhood, not pleasing, but from the space that you share everything. It's honest, it's authentic, beautiful, or even like ugly stuff about yourself, your feelings. But you are not shaking, and you don't have an expectation that another person will fit into your expectation. That's the difference. And that's the challenge as well. But those of you whose heart is completely closed and you only operate from the head, and I'm sure that some of you know that already, whether you operate mainly from the head or heart, you need to start to open your heart. There is no other way. The deep connection can survive with the closed heart. It just doesn't last. Because the mind is always limited, and the mind always feel like fear, scarcity, want to control, fit into some frame, and so on. Whilst the heart is open to possibilities. Even if see the challenges, it's still open and ready. It's like bring it on, give it to me. And you need to start to think and make that decision right now. Am I committing to open my heart fully, connect with my heart first, and then open my heart to that special person? And first, yes, you need to make the decision from the mind space, for sure. But trusting the process on the way, when there will be challenges and the mind will be tricky and trying to sabotage and give you all the explanation, all the reason that it's not worth it, then you connect with your heart and you remember what was the intention, why you're doing that. Because let's be honest, the process, it is challenging. It's like with the work as well. Other things that we want to achieve in our life. Not everything is so easy. And the further we want to go, the more fulfilling we want to be, the bigger container of our trust, our power, our peace, and worthiness we need to build. It's the same with successful people. If they want to have more, achieve more in their life, they need to build bigger and bigger container all the time. With love, it's similar, but it's a little bit different in a way that we are uncluttering and healing. So we get into our core, who we are. Later we can apply and learn more things for sure. But the main things that you need to do, it's actually unclutter and go deep into the core of your truth, who you really are, what you represent, what about you is true, what about you is not you, what you learned from others, what others told you. Maybe parents, maybe previous relationship, maybe even friends, maybe even girlfriends. And I'm telling you right now, if you're listening people who are not getting results that you want to have, just stop. Because it's not giving you what you want. It's not going to give you what you want. And even experts, because that was my experience. On the way, I met many mentors, many experts, and some of them I only had to choose for the reason, like the business. There is different person for the relationship, and learning who is really your role model or like authority figure, someone who has the results that you want to have. And I'm not talking that, your girlfriends, that they are in a relationship. Are they having the relationship, those fulfilling relationship with a dream partner, or they'll settle and complain? But, you know, it's shit, but it's stable. Huh? And you need to really be clear what you want and who can help you to have it. Because I see many times, and I talk with women that they hear, they listen, and they follow wrong people. And with the information that we have these days, that everything is almost available, we can be lost so easily. But you need to be very clear. I made a decision that relationship at that time of my life and the love that I wanted to learn was the top priority. Later on the way, I brought the business side, that was my another top priority, and so on and so on. But if you just, walking and it's dark and you don't know what you're looking for, it's going to take forever. And on the way, there are so many distractions, for sure, and amazing things that you learn and so on, but you need to choose what's your top priority and take actions. So today, lovelies, I want to also tell you a little bit about my offerings, and those who are ready to take the next step, they're ready to invest in themselves, in the time, energy, and really want to get results in the quickest possible time, then please let me know. My first breakthrough call, it's for free, and I will connect with you. Like, you need to connect with me, of course, let me know about it. But I will give you that time because I really, really want to help you. But I only work with women who are fully committed, who don't find excuses. And I know that at the beginning, it's hard, it can be challenges, and you don't have to know everything and have all answers, but the commitment to do the process and trusting that, that's the must. You need to be also coachable in a way that you trust the process. It's not trusting me because I want you to trust yourself, but trust your heart, your feelings, not the controlling mind that kept you safe, but without the outcomes for too long, probably. You need to start to really connect with your intuition and make the decision. And I have the program, just wanted to mention to you. There are actually few programs, but one of the program that is very connected, especially with this webinar, it's Attract Your Life Partner program. It's the 3 months, very intense, deep transformation program when I provide all the processes, tools, techniques, and strategies that I include healing, coaching, and a bit of mentoring. I'm saying a little bit of mentoring because there are aspects that I need to explain things that maybe you never heard about it. So it's like on a conscious level. The coaching is mainly the subconscious level, and the healing is the unconscious deep work, that it's important to let go of the past and that sabotage behaviors, the patterns that are happening in your love life. And you know that those patterns exist already, I'm sure, like in everyone's life. So in this intensive 3 months program, we are going to do not just the mind work, but deep healing, heart connection, and embodiment. So I'm doing different kind of processes, including channeling, when I trigger the parts in you that are blocked, that has been suppressed or frozen, so you can start to open up. because you need to unlearn some stuff and reconnect with the part that has been neglected, that doesn't allow you to have that dream partner. And that connection is deep, it's profound, it's the soul connection, the most beautiful connection. I always smile because whenever I experience that with women that I work, there are tears, there are smiles, laugh, all kind of feelings. But everyone always says, and that was also me, it's like coming back home, to your own home, to your own heart. And deeply inside of us, when we reconnect with that part, it becomes so natural, so beautiful. It's almost like normal. But right now, what is happening in you, you know it exists, but it's so deep, somewhere hidden, maybe put like into the frame or cage. And whenever you want to release that, share that, there is something that doesn't allow you. Or you may share that at the beginning when you are starting to be in a relationship and everything is going right. But the one moment, one experience that connects you with something from the past, something memorable, but the negative and painful memories, and you closing your heart again, and you're not allowing yourself to feel. And through the condition and all the programs, you're telling yourself why it's not worth it, why you should protect yourself. And the moment when you start to do that, you're closing the connection with your heart. And our aim in that program is to integrate all parts of you. The most important, your mind and your heart. Make it equal and work together as the best team. Because I believe we can't just rely on the heart. We need our mind. That's our super brain, right? And we are so smart, why we shouldn't use it? But how to integrate both together. And when you start to have that deep connection, having that connection with that special person is effortless. Because if you have that in you, you will just connect with someone like that. And you know that person is best for you. You just know and you trust and you have all the security and certainty. And there is no need to prove. There is no need to chase anyone or anything. You just know it, that deep knowing that we have inside of us. So ladies, if you want to hear more about the programs, if you want to connect with me and you're ready to take the next step, let me know, send me a message here on a Zoom or even via email or on social media, however you want to connect with me, and book a free breakthrough call with me, and I would love to connect with you. Thank you so much, all ladies, for showing up. Especially Vera, because I'm watching you, yeah, like video all the time. Yes, there are like ladies showing up and then like turning off, and you are here all the time. So I always love to have the connection, at least with one person. So thank you for like being like video all the time. I hope you enjoy that. And even if you have any question, anything would you like to ask me, please don't hesitate. I'm always here for you. Have a lovely evening and beautiful week ahead. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. If you want to add anything on the chat, do it.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I had my camera off. I had a few things happening, but that was amazing. I was still tuning in.
I'm pleased that you joined. Yeah, always tune in.
Oh, thank you. Your hair is amazing as well.
Hello, Lilian. Do you have any questions? You hear? I don't know. I can't hear you because you muted, but you still here. Do you have any question to me?